Alright, let's get this started. Don't have long, so focus time is today. Come on. There we go. Well, looks like we're a little bit off center. Easy fix. And then we just increase that just a smidge. There we go. Visually looks fine. Audio looks fine. Sounds fine. So hello people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon, back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we're going to continue our adventures in Yamataikoku, or whatever the place that we're going to is called now, because it's not technically Yamataikoku. Semantics at this point. We will, of course, claim our daily stuff. Start with the homunculuses, and then that, and that's all we need to claim for daily, because it's only been 2 days. And if I go here, you will see that I have progressed a little bit as far as getting resources for teas, as well as points. I'm at 84k, which means I can do this second cup. Stand by, cha no yu. Only one arrow for the second cup. And like I said, today's stream is probably not going to be too long. It's mainly going to be doing parts 2 and 3, which should be available to me at this point. O ancestors, O great beasts, I implore you, curse me, lament me, defile me. Ugh! Did he just teleport? Ugh, this is taking longer than I thought, because it has been a long time since I've had a human body. How much longer is it going to take? I don't know. Could be a few days, could be maybe a few months. We'll just have to be patient. I hate vague answers like that. Give me some exact numbers. Afraid I can't. My intuition's all I have to go on here. Or would you prefer a lie? No, I hate lying even more. Alright then, what is your real answer? I've just given it to you. Fine, I know next to nothing about curses, but they are your primary tool. If you say this is how it is, I will trust you. Please, go on. Understood. What about the Chaldeans? What's become of them? The information network I've built here in my new Yamataikoku is perfect. We should know where they are very soon. Pardon the interruption. We've just located Chaldea. Oh, I didn't expect much from a rabble of sword fighters, but it seems you work much faster than I thought. You honor me, Lord Ishida. Truth be told, I've never been much for violence. Perhaps I was always a better fit for this kind of work. So, what are they up to? They've opened a tea shop, my lord. Say that again. They've opened a tea shop. Why? You know, that's an excellent question. Truly, an excellent question. Oh, we actually have opened a tea shop. I thought it was just being, facetious because we're in a flying tea shop. Okay, Souls of New Yamataikoku, who wants some absolutely delicious tea. Okay, 300 sen for a medium cup. Tea, huh? Okay, I'll take one. Thank you. One medium, Nobu. Much appreciated. Here you go. One medium. Wait, how do we get stuck working at this tea shop? Rick, you said it takes a surprising amount of magical energy to operate the Go-On, so maybe we should be collecting that instead of money, right? The Go-On is a conceptual noble phantasm of my own creation, so it runs on things I desire. And since I'm perpetually broke, what I desire most is cold, hard cash. A likely story. Who runs out of fuel right after hyping up their own literal launch? If I was the commander of this mission, I'd have your head for this. Nobu, I need another medium. Quit slacking off. Back to work. Here you go. Much appreciated. Dude, you better pay me a fair wage for this. I'll help too. Much appreciated. Me too. Much appreciated. I say, I never thought of using employees to draw in a crowd before. What a wonderful idea. Is it right to just stand and drink? I find standing while drinking somewhat stressful, but I can't deny it's a new way to enjoy tea. Absent any alternative, I'm willing to compromise. So they're collecting money. That would seem to be the case, yes. Why? Because they have to, obviously. Collect money, you mean? Of course, it's like rations. You collect them if you need them and get rid of them if you don't. So, what do we do in response? That should be obvious. We start collecting money as well. Only GudaGuda. Shift's finally over. Hey, how about we all celebrate a job well done with some tea? I thought you might say that, so I went ahead and brewed some. Here you are, everyone. That hit the spot. There's nothing better than tea after a hard day's work. I worked hard too. That's great, Shusha. Go on then, have all the snacks you like. You earned them. Okay, if we split them. So about New Yamataikoku, what's the story with that Queen number 2? Gosh, it's so surprising, right? Who would have thought there'd be a whole new Yamataikoku down here? No one. There shouldn't be a new Yamataikoku. Your one fell apart when my reign ended. Oh man, now I've got myself all depressed. And here I thought the first queen could be a pain in the ass. So how did it happen? You said the souls of the dead made a new kingdom here. Yes. As Lady Io said, this place is home to a great number of wandering dead souls. But no matter their numbers, they are still merely souls. With nowhere to go, they were stuck wandering this place in a chaotic jumble. Neither dead nor alive, they were simply much like any other. They were simply much like any other citizens of Hell. I had no idea so many souls that should have moved on wound up here instead. Yeah, that reminds me. You sure you were guiding these souls properly? Because if you missed enough to make an entire kingdom, it kind of sounds like the answer is no. Of course I was. But without Lady Himiko, I had to do traffic control all by myself. You can't blame me if I happen to miss a shortcut or two. It's okay, everyone makes mistakes. Right, exactly, Futuro. Everybody makes mistakes. The problem is, how do we rectify them? Then after the whole place was overrun with dead spirits and had completely fallen into chaos, Jibuno Sho appeared. Jibuno who? It's not a who exactly, more like a title for position in Japan's imperial court. I don't remember what the role to go with the title actually was, though. In my time, Jibuno Sho was most clearly associated with Lord Kanpaku's right-hand man, Lord Ishida Mitsunari. Ishida Mitsunari? I don't remember anyone by that name working for Monkey. Perhaps you'd be more familiar with the name Ishida Sakichi, Lady Nobunaga. Sakichi. Oh yeah, I remember now. I think that was one of the kids Monkey was raising. I think he even brought a kid to work once, saying he was whip smart and had lots of potential. The way he bragged about that kid, you'd think they were real flesh and blood. That's the one. After you bit it at Hanoji, Lord Kanpaku went on to unite Japan under his rule. Really? Bit it? Is that what you're going with? My apologies. I mean, no offense. I simply thought it rolled off the tongue nicely. Here I thought your tea ceremony masters were all about tradition. You know, what about Monkey uniting Japan? Ah yes, Lord Ishida Mitsunari was instrumental in supporting Lord Kanpaku during his reign. You need only look around you to see why. When he arrived, he brought with him law and order. He distributed goods, money, all of which turned this place, which had been overrun with lost souls of the dead, into a proper nation in no time flat. If I were to guess, I'd say he was the best of all Lord Kanpaku's retainers. So that's how this new Yamataikoku came into being. Money? Who does this Jibuno Sho think he is, reincarnating here in the Yoi period with his modern economic principles like some kind of isekai protagonist? Well, this is the afterlife, or wait, is it? I'm confused. This is the border between our world and the next, right, Shusha? Uh-huh. Io said so. Yeah, don't change the subject. So this Mitsunari guy introduced currency and turned this actual hell into something like a real nation, yeah? Money really does make the world go round. Still, creating a nation of dead souls? That's just crazy. Well, if we go by president, he's probably got a holy grail helping him out. Okay, so our enemy here is Ishida Mitsunari, then. Whoever it is, I'd really like to get going soon. How's our magical energy looking, Rikyu? If we keep doing business like we have, I believe we should have what we need in about 10 days. Does that feel weirdly long to anyone else? I guess these souls probably don't have much in the way of entertainment, and I doubt they ever got a chance to drink tea when they were alive anyway. So let's just do what we can to sell them as much tea as possible and get this over with. How about we turn in for today, though? I'm not used to customer service jobs, so I'm actually pretty tired. Looks like they beat us to it. Come on, Master. Io, we should get some sleep too. Good point. I'll put up a bounded field first, just to be safe. Alright, see you tomorrow. I was about to say, that can't be the first arrow because there was battle with this. So this feels like they could have split this into 2 arrows, but I'm kind of glad they didn't. Everyone, come quick! What is it? Do you have any idea what time it is? Just hurry up and come with me. You too, Futuro. What is it? Is it time for breakfast? I don't want to get up. A competitive tea shop. Oh no. What the? There's a new tea house right in front of ours. Ishida Tea House? No wait, that spot was empty yesterday. How'd they build this overnight? Looks kind of run down, though. If you're going to build something overnight, at least go big like Monkey and make it a whole castle. 1 tea, please. Here you go, sir. That'll be 200 sen for 1 medium. Man, this tea tastes just about as good as the other place, and it's cheaper, too. They're price gouging us. Damn it, it's clearly more popular than ours. Well, this is a problem. We won't be able to stay in business with them undercutting us like that. Mind those little. How dare they make us shop more popular than mine? Fine, if that's how they want to play it, then we will undercut them. I'm afraid that's not an option. Looks like they can charge less thanks to economics of scale. We, on the other hand, are only barely making a profit. If we cut our prices, we'd just be bleeding money. Now what do we do? How are we going to get enough magical energy for the tea house? Alright, if we can't lower our prices, we'll just have to provide some added value. Added value? That's right, it's time for a renovation. So that's all they got? This is too easy. That went much more quickly than I was expected. No business can survive without making a profit. If you can provide better quality at a lower price than your competition, it's impossible to lose. It seems that makes sense, yes, but why go to all this trouble to begin with? Wouldn't it be easier to just crush them outright? Why not enjoy a bit of frivolity now and then, Sakichi? With all due respect, Your Imperial Majesty, I do not partake in such things. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have duties to attend to. Sakichi, I appreciate that you speak your mind, but such bluntness will never draw followers to you. I need no followers. I only need people that have sworn loyalty to you, Your Imperial Majesty. Now, if you'll excuse me. Good grief. Well, I suppose he wouldn't be who he is otherwise. He's going to have a hard time making friends like that, though. Again, another one that does not look like a dude. Enjoy a bit of frivolity, huh? What is it? It's nothing. To answer your question, as long as they're conducting business in accordance with my laws, even I have no right to stop them. Laws. You humans just love restricting yourselves, huh? Here are today's reports, sir. Sales at our tea house have dropped precipitously. What? Explain. Well... Two Shinsengumi meal sets coming right up. Here's your free Shinsengumi uniform. 5 Hinoji Flaming Hot meal sets, right? Much appreciated. And here's your free surprise skull bowl. Isn't that in poor taste? The tea house is so packed it's hard to keep up. My Maja meal sets are a huge hit too. Makes me wish I had another pair of hands. Much appreciated. Well, looks like the renovation was a huge success. I call it the original Himiko Tea House. Why didn't you use my name? Well, come on, you're the second queen, and honestly, you don't seem all that popular. Better to stick to the tried and true name, even if it's not, you know, true. I mean, just look how popular our Himiko meals sets have been, even though they're just rice balls. My tongue is getting tied, so I've got something in my teeth I'm trying to get out. Well, I know those lost souls must still remember Miss Himiko's glory really well, and I do get it. But still, their actual second queen is right here. Yeah, just quit your belly aching and get back to restocking the vending machines. Much appreciated. Oh man, it's so hard being second. Aw, poor EO. Fascinating. So instead of just adding... I skipped a line there. So instead of just selling tea, you are focused on added value to create more appealing product. I knew I should never have doubted you, Lady Nobunaga. Huh. As if it wasn't already one of your oldest tricks. You and I both know full well how you tricked a country daimyo into overpaying for a worthless bowl just because it had your name on it. True enough, I suppose you and I are indeed birds of feather. Such novelty is at the heart of appeal for things like this, and that can wear off fast. We need only keep this up for a little bit, so it's no problem. Let's keep this momentum going. Sell, sell, sell. So you're thinking that far ahead. Impressive. Oh, what's going on? Ugh, this tea is horrible. Alright, boys, go to town. Yes, sir, we're gonna mess this place up good. Stop it, please stop. We all worked so hard to make that tea. Shut up, brat. Get back, Shusha. You too, Master. The beastmen need to be taught a lesson. Where these things come from? They're from Ishida Tea House. They're obviously just looking for a pretext to shut us down. How dreadful. Then I'll just have to ask them to leave. Ricky, come back. It's not safe. No, I wouldn't worry about her. Good sirs, this tea house is meant to offer all a peaceful place to enjoy a blissful cup of tea. I will not permit violence on these premises. Stay out of this, girlie. Huh? Oh my, this won't do. I got so irritated I let my hands do the talking, and I'm no less irritated. You little bitch. You realize we work for Lord Ishida. And I bow to no one, not even His Imperial Majesty Lord Kanpaku himself. Why would I care about Lord Ishida? Damn it. Come on, boys. Let's rush him. I'll help you, Rikyu. Thank you. I may have resorted to violence, but there's only so much violence these frail tea makers' hands can make out. You sure about that? Because I couldn't even see where those beastmen you hit ended up. It's fine, Okita. Don't think about it. Just go with the vibes. Right, so we will obviously take Rikyu here. And the GudaGuda squad? Yeah. The GudaGuda squad. We'll go with these three in the front just because I don't actually have Avenger Nobu to use, so yeah. This will work. We'll have Nobu be second. There we go. Alright, let's roll. Dun 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 dun. Rikyu's super mad. She's levitating. That's not creepy. So Rikyu, we already know is an AoE quick berserker. So I'm not going to be rolling for her because I've already got that niche covered. Her first skill is Finest Wabi A-. Increase quick effectiveness for 3 turns, MP gain for 3 turns for all allies, and gain some stars, so quick support. A Lone Flower B. Increase MP gauge and charge by 2 levels when using for 3 turns, and invincible for 3 turns for a single ally. It's a 27 battery at 8, so it is likely a 30% battery at rank 10. Profound Black A. Increase crit strength for 3 turns, quick crit strength for 3 turns, and applies state that decreases the defense of the target before your quick card attacks for yourself for 3 turns. Alright, so let's start things off here. Focus the assassin down, BAQ. Because we do need to get the NP, because I do wish to see at least what the NP looks like. Quick chain? Quick chain. Not bad, not bad. Though, not much in the way of NP was gained there. Okita chain, Okita chain. Well, I did say I would like to see Rikyu's NP. I'm sure we'll get more chances through the rest of this event. Because right now, it's not looking likely that we will be seeing the NP of Rikyu. We'll continue with the BAQ setups. So this does tell me Rikyu does not have the best NP generation stat in the game. If there was one more turn, we should actually see it. Now that I'm looking at things, one more turn should be enough. We'll do a BAQ with an NP to top it all off. Good. Actually, strike that. That crit means that we will not be seeing the NP this combat, because Okita is about to eviscerate this final enemy. That's fine, though. Okita does what Okita does. Alright. That was easy. So you lost. Yes, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. What fools they must be to find Lord Jibino Sho as they are. Don't change the subject. You said you lost the tea war. Huh? Oh, yes, sir. That's right. How? Our tea is at least as good as theirs, if not better. So how could you possibly lose when we're charging less for it? They attracted more customers than us by throwing in extras and holding raffles, I think, with every purchase. Raffles? With tea? That's good. That looks like they got one over us on here, Lord Jibino Sho. Are raffles really that big of a draw? It shouldn't take but 2 brain cells for it to be obvious that the house always wins such things. I imagine this is true for you, yes. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing bad. Anyway, what are we going to do with these beastmen? The tea house incident wasn't their fault. I'm the one who misread the situation. I didn't think it was possible for us to lose if we beat them in terms of price and quality. As usual, there's just no accounting for the unwashed masses. You're too kind, Lord Jibino Sho. I promise we'll bring you their heads next time. Don't be ridiculous. The tea house incident and your half-cooked solution for it are on a completely different manners. What do you mean? I don't mind that you lost the battle of businesses, but attacking their shop in a fit of lawlessness and then crawling back here after losing to top it off is all off is more than I can forgive. Your punishment will be appropriately severe. As the law dictates, you are dismissed until your sentencing. But we were only trying to help you, Lord Jibino Sho. That is no excuse to break the law. Someone get him out of here. At once. Alright, you're coming with this. This can't be happening. Stop. Let go of me. Ugh! Men truly are beasts. Did you say something? No, it's nothing. So what shall we do about Chaldea? It appears they're on the move again, and are headed toward the center of this place. Good point. I think it's time you showed us what you can do, Yamanami. You made me to take care of the Chaldeans by myself. I'm not so foolish as to demand the impossible. I will, of course, make arrangements to aid you. But I'm also going to see how far you will truly go. How far, you say? Ha! Uh-oh. Is this the dark blight we saw last? Yamataikoku. The dark blight. It certainly does look the part, but it's not as pure. No, this is my clan's power, the power of the ancestral beast. Ancestral beast. Ah! I endured this myself. I expect you to be capable of managing, no less. Ah! It feels like I'm brimming with power. Oh, it seems you've adapted to it. You should be glad. I suppose I should say thank you. And now I'm entrusting the task of defeating the Chaldeans to you. Ask Kuko how to best make use of your new power. As for me, I need to make preparations to welcome our Lord. Lord? Leave it to me. Alright, Yamanami, let's see how well you can make use of our Kuna curses. Uh-oh. I wonder who we're going to be facing soon. So that is the second section done. We get another Io the Second Queen, which we will not lock in. And we are over here. Matcha has been added to make tea. Matcha, matcha, matcha. How does the matcha give? Because I have been focusing bitter tea. It's that. So I'm still going to be focusing bitter tea, it looks like. But we've not... Okay, so 2 and 3 are part of the same thing then. Interesting. Because we didn't unlock a new free quest yet. That makes me less certain that I'm going to be getting through 2 days worth today. Your Imperial Majesty, are you sure it's wise we let Rikyu going around doing whatever he likes? It's fine, there's still plenty of ways to make use of Rikyu's tea. But sir, it's not just tea. He's also been lining his pockets by selling food and weapons. If we don't expose his crimes and do something about them now, he's only going to get bolder. And why should that be a problem? The more money he makes, the more we make. But sir, Rikyu's been a great deal of help to me over the years. If not for his tea, I might never have achieved my present position. He's like a father to me, and I'm not about to disrespect my father. Yes, sir. Alright, enough of that. I'm off to see my son. Bye! Damn you, Rikyu. Don't think you'll get away with this forever. Hey, Sakichi! Oh, hello again, Your Imperial Majesty. What is it? Did you forget something? Forget what I said earlier. You mean about dealing with Rikyu? I've thought about it some more, and I've decided I don't need him anymore. Go ahead and kill him. You want me to kill him, sir? Just like that? Surely that can wait until I've investigated him and found proof of his wrongdoing, no? Never mind that crap. I feel like there's some manipulation going on, because that was way too quick of a turnaround. But sir, if we have him killed without any evidence, that could create dissent among the other generals. I'm sure there's something you can pin on him. Just use that shady business stuff you were talking about. Alright, I'm counting on you to handle it. Your Imperial Majesty. Interesting bit of lore there. Third cup straight to your heart. And you're to blame. That doesn't roll off the tongue as well as shot through the heart. What's the point of making it to a new era if we can't see a damn thing with all this fog? Hey, you guys still there? I'm here. Me too. First unit captain present. Yamataikoku's second queen is here too. Yeah, maybe we should all hold hands or something. Good idea, there's nothing to be afraid of if we all hold hands. Yeah, I want to hold hands. You too, Nobu? Who's Nobu? Oh, right, it's me, but I don't remember saying you could call me that. For the moment, it looks like we're all here. Wait, where's Rikyu? She said she was going to look for some tea ingredients on her own. She really thinks she's going to find tea growing around here? But then again, I guess it must be, since you can buy it. Oh, hey, the fog's clearing up. Excuse me. This looks like the original Yamataikoku. About time. So where are we, anyway? Huh? Isn't this... No, wait, I know this place. This is the same Yamataikoku we visited last time, isn't it? It can't be, though. I know that Yamataikoku fell to ruin shortly after my reign ended. Even saying that still hurts. Hey, someone's here. You're right. Is it one of those beastmen? No, wait, it's a person. Lady Io, is that you? Yes, I'm Io. Oh, Lady Io, you've really returned to us. Everyone look, it's Lady Io. Our Lady Io is back. Well, you're right, I can't believe she's here. This calls for a celebration. Long live Lady Io. Long live Lady Io. Long live Lady Io. Looks like the people still love you, Second Queen. Don't think I ever got such a warm greeting. Not even back in Owari. Yeah, I guess so. That goes for our companions, too, of course. Please, follow us. No wonder Lady Io chose you to accompany her. You are also brave and gallant. Well, I am technically captain of the Shinsengumi's first unit, so... Say, why don't we take this opportunity to rest, Master? Something feels off here. Instincts honed through many singularities is kicking off. What's wrong, you Master? Is something hurt? Is your stomach hurting? No, it's just something about this place. Can't put my fingy on it. That really was amazing welcome, wasn't it? I loved all the tasty food. That rice was yummy. I haven't eaten that much in a long time. I think I ate a little too much rice and meat. I've had better wine, but yeah, overall it was a warm welcome, Io. You're a lot more popular than I have thought. Yes, I guess. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Do I seem unpopular? I like you too, you're so popular. You think so? Thank you, Shusha. Still, all that aside, something doesn't quite feel right. No point whining about it now. Eat when you can and sleep when you can. That's my motto. Would you know what I'm turning in? If anyone wakes me up, death. Seems kind of disappropriate as responses go. I'm actually pretty beat too, so I think I'll do the same. Good night. I'm sleepy too. Good night. Don't worry, you can rest easy with me here. You're not sleepy yourself, Alter? Now that you mention it, no, I'm usually kind of absent-minded, but today I'm feeling pretty sharp. What is this? Oh, well, I'm sure it's no big deal. Oh, this is a very big deal. Everyone, please, you have to stay awake. Why are you so worked up? Evil auras like this pop up all over the place. Now, please be quiet. I'm trying to sleep. Oh, there's no time. Excuse me, Futuro. Why are you hugging your master? Teleportation? No. Are you okay, Futuro? Do you remember what happened? I'm saying Futuro because I'm pretty sure that's what Himiko called us. I remember you throwing your arms around me, Io. There was nothing I could do about that. It was out of my hands. So you can go ahead and forget it if you want. Oh gosh, Io, wave! There, you should have forgotten it now. Let's start over, shall we? Okay, as I was saying, that was a curse that was supposedly lost a long time ago. It was a secret art pact passed among the denses of GudaGuda who worship a beast god. It's a type of mental interference spell. It casts its target into darkness and gradually eats away at their hearts. It starts by dulling your perception, goes on to numb your mind, and finishes you off by putting you to sleep, leaving you defenseless. So that's why everyone was acting kind of stupid, huh? This curse is designed to dull perception and senses, so yes, it makes you stupid. Anyway, this is still only the first phase. The real problem is what comes next. Lady Io, where did you go, Lady Io? Here we go. Why didn't you stay with us? Why did you abandon your kingdom? What you did was unforgivable, Io. You need to make amends to Lady Himiko. The only way you can make amends is with your life. Cursed, ruinous Shrine Maiden. See what I mean? While we sleep, the resentment takes physical form and eats away at our hearts. Die, die, foul Shrine Maiden. Die, vile woman of Kuna. Die, die, die. Even when you know how the curse works, it's still hard to hear things like that said to your face. Anyway, we need to hurry and get out of here, or we won't be able to rescue the others. Would you mind stepping back, Futuro? I need to get serious a bit. That was weird. I should be able to handle curses like this. No problem. Want me to use a command spell? I'm sorry, I guess I'm weaker than I thought. Maybe my injuries from the other day still haven't healed. Or maybe it's because this is a temporary spirit origin that doesn't quite qualify as a full heroic spirit. Of all times to fall down on the job, why does this always happen to me? It's so hard not having any talent. If only I could be more like Lady Himiko. And have tons of magical energy to work with without even doing anything. Or if there was someone willing to form a contract with me and that would put an end to my magical energy worries. I know I'm only the second queen of Yamataikoku, but if someone would just put their trust in me, I'm sure I could be useful as a real proper servant. If only there was someone here who could help me. What are you doing? I'm sorry. Would you please do this miserable failure for Queen the honor extending your hand of love? I mean magical energy. Oh, alright. Wow, so this is the power of a master from the future. It's amazing I barely had any magical energy of my own, but now I'm raring to go. No wonder Himiko was so taken with you. This seems kind of unfair. Was that taking you a bit? Oh, never mind. Just thinking out loud. Ascension! Alright, here goes. To me, wisdom of eternal darkness. One shot. Come on, Futuro. Let's get up. Let's go. Running away again, Shrine Maiden of Ruin. Are you going to abandon the people of Yamataikoku like you did the denizens of Kuna? Is he an illusion too? Excuse me, by the way. Kuko Chihiko. Yes, that's right. He's an illusion created from my own heart. We have to defeat him to escape the spell. That's how it's always been. Sacrifice yourself to the pits of darkness, shrine maiden of ruin. Sacrifice yourself to our ancient beast god. Stay back, Futuro. It was my heart that created this illusion, so it's my problem to deal with. Don't be silly, we're gonna beat him together. Futuro, thank you. Here I come, Kuko Chihiko. No, my past self. So it sounds like we get Io. Yep, we do. Since the rest of the GudaGuda gang is out, we will rely on the quote-unquote shadow servants that we canonically do summon. So we'll go Castoria. We'll go Wava. I pass to C. And that should be fine. Io, Castoria, and Wava. I have no idea what kind of NP Io has off the top of my head. I know I read it, but I can't remember what I read. Maybe I should have brought in an archer or a berserker. Power from the future. Resentment of the dead. An NP strength down. You have AoE single target. Or AoE arts. Let's cleanse that debuff there. And do this. So, Io's first skill is Kido, Destruction. B. Arts effectiveness for 3 turns. Special attack Divine for yourself and inflict curse to all enemies. You can do the splits in midair. Oracle of Darkness. B. NP gauge, Arts Star Gathering, and Arts crit strength for yourself. Shrine Maiden of the End. C. Attack for all allies, increase Wild Beast crit strength for all allies, and gain some stars. It's not that many stars, but it's better than nothing. Io Smash. Twilight of the Jeweled Moon. Everlasting night covers the primary heavens, a beast in the progenitor. The stars fall, let the heavens sink. Twilight, Jewel of the Moon. Disastrous Curse, not bad. Not a bad crit in the slightest bit. If it was just a little more damage there, that would have been enough to break the first bar in one go. It's not, though, so we're going to be a Q, and we will use Io next turn to finish off. A little bit more HP this time, so maybe not. Some form of delayed effect, that's possibly bad. A little bit of NP loss is fine. Let's do this because increasing the Arts Gather strength, because she does have a single Arts card out there. It's almost a 90% crit chance on it. So let's get as much boosting there as we can. And... I could have done a quick card first, actually, to guarantee 100% crit on the Arts card, but it is what it is. This should already be stronger hitting, just because we have a few more buffs this time. Even still, that crit smacked. Alright, very nice. Granted, she does have a attack boost during this event, it looks like, so... Or she had an attack boost for this battle and a damage boost for the event, so I don't expect those kinds of numbers normally, unfortunately. Still good for the event, though. Doesn't matter how hard you fight it, Io, you will never escape your fate. Kuko Chihiko. You are a cursed child destined to destroy everything. There is no path of light for you. Not now, not ever. I'm sorry you had to see that. It's okay, you can't lie to yourself after all. Thank you, Futuro. Alright, now that that's done, let's go save the others. Hold on to me, Futuro. We're getting out of here. I'm so sorry, everyone. Poor Io. She's got a lot of baggage. There we go. It's okay now, Futuro. Thanks, Io. So where are we? The village and all the people we saw earlier were fake. It was a vision of Yamataikoku being projected into our minds, meant to dull our perception. You're awake too, Master. That was fast. Alter, is it? Are you not affected? I fell asleep for a little bit, but I woke up pretty quickly. I feel like something happened, but I can't really remember what. Anyway, you have no defense against curses, and you were still unaffected. Shusha, they woke up quickly too. We've been chatting this whole time. Shusha too? Are you sure you're okay? Did you dream about anything scary? I heard Grumps saying something nearby, but I couldn't really make out what it was. Then they started arguing, and I got scared and ran away. I'm glad Alter was here when I woke up. I see. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I do feel a little silly for hurrying to escape now. Wait, what about Nobu and Okita? I knew it. They're still asleep. Oh, this is bad. No, not just bad. It's really dangerous. Alright, then time has come to show what the second queen of Yamataikoku can really do. I need to do it soon, or else resentment will eat away at their hearts until they become empty husks. Probably easier said than done in this case. Huh? What do you mean? GudaGuda. Power. Ganroku, Hayashi, Sakuma, Taki, Goro. What are the odds that every one of my retainers will betray me? Talk about bad luck. Monkey's coming here too to get revenge on me, and he was seen shaking hands with Michi on Mount Tenno. Now that's a Nobunaga dragnet if I've ever seen one. Oh well, can't be helped. Wait, that's no consolation here. So what are you actually gonna do now, Lord Nobunaga? Actually, would you mind if I went home? Not you too, Ranmaru. I don't know what I'd do if you turn your back on me too. There's so many enemies that I make anyway. Is that it? Do you really think you can come get me with tricks like these? Huh? Hey, I'm a solid. Hey, a solid scream. That's what I'm talking about. Now they're getting interesting. Let's see what everyone else's screams sound like, shall we? Ominous. That's Nobu. That's it, Sakuma. Run away like you always do. And you, Hayashi, pull your weight, damn it. She's laughing. I can't believe it. She's actually enjoying herself. What about Okita, then? Why are you still alive, Captain? Why are you alive when we all died for nothing? Why did you make us slit our stomachs? Why did you cut off our heads and stack up our corpses? Why are you still alive, Okita Soji, captain of the Shinsengumi's first unit? Were we nothing more than human tools to you? Why? Why did we have to die? Why? You want to know why? Excuse me. Probably because you guys were weak. I don't know what this is all about. But since they're getting in my way, I may as well cut them all down. Come now, Okita, this is cold, even for you. Shouldn't you have at least a little compassion for your former comrades? You. Yamanami, is that you? Long time no see. Well, maybe we meet again is more appropriate here. Oh, hang on, can't you at least hear what I have to say first? Damn, I missed. Can't seem to focus, and I can't move as well as usual, either. Wait, you call that not moving well? It might as well be a scarecrow stuck on a pole by comparison. What are you doing here pretending to be Yamanami? You haven't changed a bit, have you? Friend or foe, you just charge and all the same. Yamanami died in Yamataikoku last we were here. That makes you an imposter. You have nothing to talk about. You're right, I did die. But what if I told you I came back from hell? From hell, huh? Yes, that's right. What? Yeah, for as goofy as the both of them act, both Okita and Nobu are like bloodthirsty. It's no use. My Sandanzuki is an unblockable demonic technique. You would know that if you were actually Yamanami. Of course I know that. Why do you think I always got away with just barely losing an arm? You still think I'm an imposter? I'll find out for sure with this next move. Well, I really didn't expect it to be quite this unreasonable. Now I know why Serizawa was always said he didn't want to get on your bad side. No, I should have seen this coming. This is what I get for relying on these curses I'm not familiar with. I kind of got carried away since they turned out to work better than I expected. No more talk. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Ugh! What the? From hell, huh? Even so, it's good to see you again, Okita. Yamanami. Yamanami, wait! Ow! Ow, why'd you blow up like that, idiot? Jeez, that smarts. What's going on? Did something happen? I know you all managed to escape on your own. Oh man, I can't believe it. And after I practically begged Futuro just for a contract so I could escape myself. I know how you feel. That voice came from outside. Hey there, Master Chaldea. Long time no see. Weren't you part of the Manslayers Club? Yamanami, what are you doing here? Oh, look at you. You're like a completely different person, Okita. Maybe now we can finally talk. Maybe I should thank you for this, Master. Used to be that Kondao and Hijikata were the only ones who could keep her in check. Answer the question, Yamanami. I already told you I came back from hell. How were you able to use this curse? It should have been lost when GudaGuda was destroyed. There shouldn't be anyone left who could pass it on. Yeah, well, I had a good teacher. Teacher? I believe you know him quite well yourself. Kuko Chihiko's, GudaGuda's best swordsman of beasts. So we can kill him or what? I feel like he used to be on our side, though. Or was it the enemies? I get the sense he was with someone who made a strong impression, but I'm drawing a blank. Yamanami is... whatever. If it's too hard for you to kill him, I'll do it. Probably should have expected that from Lady Oda Nobunaga, the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven. You gobbled up all that resentment like it was nothing at all. I don't know what Serizawa was thinking, using someone as terrifying as you as a sacrifice. You flatterer, you. Now die. Unfortunately, I can't kick the bucket that easily. Not after coming all the way back from hell. So instead, I'm going to take my leave for now. Damn, he got away. Or rather, we got lucky. You're having a pretty hard time too, right, Okita? You too, Nobu? Yeah, I am. It took a lot out of me to stay conscious during that curse, or whatever it was. Really, you both seemed like it wasn't affecting you at all. Was it just an act? More of a bluff. When you're feeling your weakest is when you have to be your most rash. And war and everything else. All that aside, what was with that guy anyway? Nobody told me there was a sorcerer in the Manslayers Club. I thought you guys only had sabers and assassins. Oh, and berserkers like Hijikata, I guess. Shinsengumi had some shady tacticians at time, but we never had anyone who could use magecraft. Still, Yamanami was always smart. Maybe he actually did learn how. If Kuko Chihiko really did teach him, then that's definitely possible. I swear, what's with that beast head anyway? There's eccentric, and then there's whatever he is. I mean, how does he even stand up with that big honking skull of his? That's what he looked like in his youth, before the dark blight consumed him. Back then, he was known as the sort of beast and the hero of GudaGuda. And it's how he looked when he taught me. Dun dun dun! What is our reward for this? Another Io the Second Queen CE. And Io the Second Queen herself. Cool. Himiko was under your great care back then. I hate to ask this of you since I'm a tag-along, but I would also like to be in your care. Let's call this a trial run for now. Okay, Futuro? You will join your party for this. By clearing a certain quest, she will officially join. So standard stuff. Cool. And we do have enough for the 4th cup. It's no battle notes, so we might be able to get through it here. Because I do have to do something still tonight. So let's go. 4th cup. Let's go. Womp 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 womp. Akisato. Sanan, you're here. I see you haven't changed a bit, Akisato. Although my name isn't Sanan, it's Yamanami. Oh, come on. Don't you mean, wow, Akisato, you look beautiful? Or, oh, by the way, could I have some of your rice, Sanan? Oh, sure, I'm not too hungry. Anyways, it's still Yamanami, though. You're kind of a weirdo, huh, Sanan? Most people never ask for a country bumpkin geisha like me. Oh, yeah, well, back in my unit, they know me as a pretty normal guy. Also, my name is... oh, forget it. Sanan is fine. What's your group called again? The Shinsengumi. Not a great rep, you know. Some of those guys who come here tend to be pretty rough. Not much for mincing words, are you? I'll tell them to mind their manners. Oh, you're the best, Sanan. And not just because you leave rice for me. Oh, can I have your pickled veggies too? You know, I've been having doubts lately. Does that mean no pickled veggies? Oh no, those are fine. Help yourself. Yay, thanks. Yummy. Keep asking myself things like, what are we doing? And where should we be going? Why not just go home? Home? Where else is there to go when you don't know where to go? I mean, that's not really an option for us anymore, but, you know. Home, huh? I see. You really are smart. Compared to you, we may as well be... oh, don't be silly. Me? Smart? I still can't speak a word of the Kyoto dialect. Thank you, Akisato. I think I'm going to call it a day. You're leaving already? What's the rush? Can't you stay longer? It'd really help me out. You're my easiest customer by far. I'm sorry. I just remembered something important I need to do. I see. Well, make sure you come back again soon, okay? Better promise me. I will. Goodbye. Why do you feel like that was before he committed seppuku? Oh, he escaped on February 22nd. I don't remember when he committed seppuku during the Okita interlude that we did. I remember it was mentioned, but I don't remember when that was. You know, it's kind of weirdly appropriate that I did the Okita interlude recently. So you finally woke up. The arm Okita cut off. It's back. That's one hell of a technique. Destroying part of a cursed strength and spirit origin is no small feat. Although these marks, did you always have these wounds on your arm? Yes, I did. I'm impressed you could tell these were old scars. Even now, I can't always use my arms like how I'd like. So you can't escape the karma you built up in life, even now that you're a heroic spirit. Must be difficult, that. I didn't know you were so kind. It's hard to believe you're the same dreadful creature from back then. You used to work for Serizawa, right? That's right. He was the Shinsengumi's other commander. Why did you kill him? Because he was in your way? It was our way of showing our sincerity. Sincerity? I still think we made the right choice. But it's also possible we didn't. As I thought, you're just another traitor. Yes, I am. I'm just another traitor. What about you? What are you? Excuse me. Alright. Jeez, just leaves without saying anything. Kind of rude. Yesterday she took a lot out of me. I'm still a little sleepy. You can keep sleeping if you want, Shusha. I'm fine. I want to hear Io's story. I feel fine now that I've had some rest, but it's clear that we'll have to be careful when dealing with the Kunakoku curses. So, picking up where we left off last night, you said that wolf-head guy was your teacher, Io. Yes, that's right. That Chihiko person is also from Kunakoku, right? Yamataikoku's enemy. So how did you end up studying under him? Besides, I thought Himiko was your teacher. Yes, well, the truth is, I'm not originally from Yamataikoku. I was born to serve as a shrine maiden to Kunakoku's beast god. Beast god? So how'd you go from that to Queen of Yamataikoku? Lady Himiko discovered me in a battle between Kunakoku and Yamataikoku and convinced me to go over to their side. You said that Yamataikoku won the war with Kunakoku, right? That's right. Lady Himiko's power was unmatched. She used it to form a coalition of a few small kingdoms. And together, they wiped out the much larger kingdom of Kunakoku. Makes sense to me. Well, that kind of thing happens pretty much all the time. The real question is, how did you end up as Himiko's successor? Well, because she truly is the Shrine Maiden of Ruin and traitor to her kind. Chihiko. When did he get here? Stay behind me, Master, please. Keep Shusha safe. Well, speak of the devil. To what do we owe the pleasure? I'm here on behalf of Jibu no Sho. He would like to speak with the Master of Chaldea. The meeting place has already been arranged. It's not far. Come with me, I'll personally guarantee your safety. You really think we'd let the Master just walk into such an obvious trap? Silence, servants. I'm speaking to the Master of Chaldea, not you. Besides, Jibu Sho never lies. He always honors his promises. Even if your boss has the best of intentions, how do we know your subordinates won't pull some crap again? Like at the tea house. So you knew they weren't acting under Jibu Sho's orders. If he'd wanted to crush us, he would have sent a proper army, not a handful of thugs. Exactly. Jibu Sho has already personally seen to their punishment for acting out of turn. Still doesn't give us any reason to trust you. Then what would? If your boss wants to talk to ours, how about he comes meet him himself? Good point. Alright, I'll tell him. Wait, really? Seems... This guy's fairly reasonable, all things considered. And now you'd like to use my tea house as your meeting place. Sorry, we don't really have another option. Would you mind making the arrangements? Not at all. The tea ceremony is all set and ready to go. But if you're going to be meeting with him, I think I'd be better if I excuse myself. How come? As you may know, my death was the result of Lord Kampaku and Lord Ishida charging me with crimes I never committed. Truth be told, I don't particularly want to see Lord Ishida's face. Were I to attend the meeting, there's a good chance I end up ruining your discussion. In fact, I'd call it a certainty. The white eyes was a little creepy there, Rikyu. Sounds like if someone asked me to entertain Michi. You're right, that'd piss me the hell off. So on that note, I'll leave the rest of this matter in your capable hands. Hey, Yukita, keep an eye on Rikyu. Why? What are you, stupid? The whole bad blood thing with Mitsunari is obviously just an excuse. She's obviously hiding something, and until we find out what it is, I want her watched. You're good with that, right, Master? You kind of sound like Oda Nobunaga right now. I am Oda Nobunaga. I'm as Oda Nobunaga as they come. Anyway, if it turns out I'm worried about nothing, that's fine. As for the actual meeting, I'll sit in on it too. I want to be there as well. I want you to be there as well, Io. Fine with me. I have questions of my own for Ishida. Mr. Ishida? I mean, I guess he is Ishida, but still. What about me? You stay here with Shusha and hold down the fort. Looks like they're after them for some reason. I don't think anything will happen during our talk, but in case they decide to take extreme measures, I'm counting on you to keep them safe. Excuse me. Got it. Stay close to me, Shusha. Okay, Altar, I won't go on anywhere without you. Can't say that I love that you're suddenly running things, Nobu, but I don't disagree with anything you've said, so I'll go along with it for now. See you all later then, everyone. Now I just need to see where the chips fall. Alright, Chaldeans, Lord Jibu Sho has arrived. Here we go. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Ishida Mitsunari, Jibu Sho of the new Yamataikoku. Please, enjoy. My legs are starting to hurt a little bit. No matter, please, sit comfortably. Well, this tea sucks. Just kidding, it's not bad. Like, lukewarm, though. No? Kinda nice, actually, since I was thirsty. You seem tense, so I thought I might begin by helping you relax with some thin, lukewarm tea. Once your insides have settled, then we can move on to some stronger, hotter tea. Okay, I got you now. So the lukewarm tea followed by hot tea was an intentional choice. Now that I think of it, Monkey used to brag about a young ward of his who liked making tea that way. Must admit, I never expected to see you again in a place like this, Lady Nobunaga. Did you forget about me? Oh, I'd like to remember the names and faces of all of Monkey's pages. You may not remember me, but together His Imperial Majesty and I achieved what you could not. Bearing that in mind, I would prefer if you refrained from speaking as though you were in any way Lord Taiko's superior. Can you hold fire with the snide remarks? You're making the already nasty tea taste even worse. Would you trust someone who changed how they spoke for any given audience? I doubt it. Got a snappy comeback for everything, don't ya? But okay, fine. I'm not the one you came here to talk to, anyway. That would be Soul here. Then allow me to properly introduce myself once again. I'm Ishida Mitsunari, Jibu Sho of the new Yamataikoku. I apologize for my subordinates' crude and unsanctioned attempts to interfere with your tea house business. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, thanks works. Oh, mighty gracious of you. They broke my law, so I had them punished accordingly. I don't suppose you'll be compensating us for the damage they caused, too, will you? Of course I will. I have a form for you to fill out later. This isn't how I pictured this going at all. Futuro, I thought he would seem more, well, evil. Now, let me get to the real business. I don't care for mind games, so I'll be blunt. Master of Chaldea, I want you to withdraw from the singularity. Leave peacefully and no harm will come to you. Can't do that. I see. I appreciate your clear and unambiguous response. Then there's nothing left there's nothing left to discuss. Our conflict must be resolved by force at this point forward. Whoa, slow down. Mitsunari, right? You must have known we'd never agree to leave when you came here, so why'd you show up anyway? There's an order of all things. I'm simply following the steps I must. No matter how much of an obstruction you may be. Here in New Yamataikoku, all must abide by the laws I have passed, myself included. That's so. You learned that from Lord Taiko. Too? No one could ever take His Imperial Majesty's place. Not me, and certainly not you, Lady Nobunaga. You're saying Monkey was better than me? Man, you have a real talent for pissing people off. Huh. I've heard similar claims all my life. I'm frankly tired of listening to them. If you're trying to get under my skin, you have to work harder than that. Geez, you're boring. Are you sure you used to work under Monkey? Excuse me, could I say something too? What is it you're trying to accomplish in this borderland, Ishida? Ishida? Is that any way for a former queen to speak? No, did I say something weird? I see someone forgot we're not in the Yayoi period anymore. More importantly, what are you planning to do with the souls of Yamataikokus? No, the souls of all the innocent people who have wandered into this land. Make them the foundation of a new Yamataikoku, of course. These souls are lost with nowhere to go. So I'm going to gather them together and present them to my lord as faithful subjects. Your lord? Indeed, the king of the new Yamataikoku. Lord Toyotomi Hideyori. Did you say Hideyori? I did. Not a name I have ever expected to hear here. Who's that? Meets me. If you're knowingly making light of him, then there will be hell to pay. He was, Toyotomi Hideyoshi's son, right? Sure, why not? Yeah, that's right. Cha-Cha told me about him before. I was just messing with Mitsunari here. Never mind, I can feel myself growing dumber with every word spoken. We're done here, Master of Chaldea. We will settle our differences on the battlefield. How do his feet touch the ground with a stick that big up his ass? Guy can't possibly have any friends. He's too good at pissing everyone off. He was weirdly honorable about coming to talk to us before fighting, though, even if it was a dumb idea. I mean, I know if we can't resolve our differences peacefully, which means fighting is our only choice, but if only Lady Himiko were here. Well, she's not. Wishing she was here isn't going to help. Come on, so let's head back and plan our strategy. Wonder why he seems so confident. He's probably got what he figures is a surefire plan to win. Anyway, he certainly acted the part of one of Monkey's retainers. But let's see if he's got the goods Monkey did. Still going with this arrow. See, so that's what he meant. There really is a literal beast god. And then there's this lord of his. Looks like I'd better hurry. Okay, that looks like Rikyu. Is Rikyu the bad guy? It's feeling like Rikyu might be the bad guy in this singularity. That was the 4th cup. 5th cup. Shrine Maiden of Destruction. No battles again. This is going to be the last thing we do on tonight's stream. And then I've got to bake a cake. Walter, look! Flowers! I see them. They're beautiful. Yeah, I love flowers. I wonder why. Good question. Huh? I feel like there was supposed to be a joke there. Who's there? I don't recognize your voice. Don't scare them like that, Rengoku. Alright, Rengoku is my sword. Your sword talks? That's amazing! Hey, get your grubby hands off me, kid. Come on, wielder, stop them. Sorry, Rengoku. Rengoku, is that your talking sword's name? Wow, that's so cool. I know, right? You won't find a cooler sword than me any... Wait, nice try, you're still not touching me. Oh, no fair, don't be stingy, Rengoku. Yeah, don't be stingy, Rengoku. Why are you taking the kid's side, wielder? Ah, stingy Rengoku. Shut up, you stupid brat. Hey, don't pour your half-drunk tea on me. Say, I just remembered, you said you were going somewhere far away, right, Shusha? Yeah, it's really, really far away, but I have to go. I see, that must be hard. I don't remember what it is, but I know there's something important waiting for me there. I just know it. It's been waiting for me for a long, long time. I see. That's why I have to go, no matter what. It's really, really important. So I'm not going to cry or nothing. Do you have anywhere you have to go, Walter? Me? I've kind of already been there. Really? Then you're doing even better than me. You think? I can't really tell myself. I can. You've done a lot of great things, I'm sure of it. I see. I hope you're right. I feel like this is Himiko. Hey, we're done talking. Oh, it's Nobu. Let's go, Walter. Rengoku, is it okay if I try to help the kid finish their journey? Huh? Why is that suddenly your problem, wielder? Please, I think they've already been through a lot. I want to help them along their journey, at least for as long as we're together. Please, Rengoku. So, why does that mean you have to... Yeah, fine, you win. Let's do whatever we can to keep the kids safe. At least it should be easier than my usual lost kid guiding duties. Thanks, Rengoku. No need to thank me. If you want to go with them, that's what you should do. Besides, it looks like a tall order for a small kid. Yeah, I'll have to make sure they get there safely. Ooh, neck pop. So we're going to fight them after all, then, huh? Then what's the point of all this? It was always going to go this way, since neither of us were willing to give anything up. I should probably have shot him once we finished talking. Hindsight's 20/20, I guess. Did you notice anything unusual with Rikyu? I kept an eye on Rikyu the whole time, but I didn't see her get up to anything suspicious. We didn't run into any trouble either. Nobody tried to mess with me or Shusha at all. I watched out, yeah, but I never saw nothing. I see. I'm still wondering why Mitsunari was so confident. I mean, he does know what happened last Yamataikoku, right? He's not the type to underestimate us, and yet he was still bizarrely self-assured. I wonder why. As you've likely guessed, he's got an ace up his sleeve. He's here. Master, Shusha, get behind me, quick! Well, please, let me say my piece before you start trying to cut me down today, Okita. You're one of Okita's old crew, right? What are you doing here? Aren't you on their side? Wait, please, let me explain. What's going on? Oh, I see. He's your spy, isn't he? Should have figured you'd put it together, Lady Nobunaga. Yes, you're right. I've been deep undercover in Lord Jibuno Sho's camp, so I could help Lady I met Yamanami when I first discovered the souls that had been pouring into this land. I thought I had disappeared during the last Yamataikoku incident, but the next thing I knew, I washed up here. Lady Io see me just as I was wandering around, unsure of where to go or what to do next. Please don't call me Lady. I'm not a queen anymore. Well, alright, but I insist on at least calling you Miss Io. That is what you call acting based on time, place, and occasion. I'm sorry. Nothing, go on. Okay. Anyway, after Miss Io told me what was going on, I came here to investigate what was happening. So you went undercover to find out what the enemy was up to here. I know this wouldn't be enough to make up for what Shirizawa and I did to the people of Yamataikoku, but it's the least I could do to try and atone. Then why didn't you say so sooner? I was this close to killing you. I'm sorry, Okita. Yamanami made me promise not to tell any of you. Don't exactly exude trustworthiness, so I figured I'd have to put myself through the ringer a little if I was getting in close. You're not wrong. Your whole vibe screams sus as hell. So, did you learn something? Yes, they're trying to resurrect the late heir to the Toyotomi clan, Toyotomi Hideyori. The guy who was supposed to take over for Monkey, huh? The way Mitsunari was talking, it sounded like he's already back. Are they planning to summon him as a servant or something? No, Mitsunari is trying to make Hideyori into a much greater king than he ever was when they were both alive. He plans to do it with the Ancestral Beast, a beast that survived the Age of Gods and predates even Yamataikoku. The Ancestral Beast? What's that? How is it different from the Haniwa Nobis we saw last time? Like Yamanami said, the Ancestral Beast is a great beast that survived from the Age of Gods. It was ostracized even in Kunakoku, where the beast curses are common knowledge. Beast from the Age of Gods must be chock full of mystics. And I was its Shrine Maiden. Backstory for Io. Bar you some meat. Eat it. Remember, Io, you are our Ancestral Beast's Shrine Maiden. It's why you must live and why you must eat. Your tainted body will become the vessel for our ancestor. You are the Shrine Maiden of Ruin. By merely existing, the power of eternal darkness within you brings curses, illness, and destruction upon those around you. That sounds like some browbeating, essentially. You must hate everything. Hate me. Hate the people of Kuna who put you into this cage. Hate yourself for being born into this cursed world. Edgy much. Do this and the power of the Ancestral Beast will take root in you and be born once again as a king of beasts. I understand. We must kill Himiko or Kunakoku is finished. So give in to hate. Let hate be all you feel. Curse that Queen of Light and the bane of our existence. I will. She did not like that life, did she? From the moment I was born a Shrine Maiden, I've been tainted with the power of eternal darkness. Everyone loathed me. The power was said to destroy all who came in contact with it. That power is what led to Kuko Chihiko choose me to become the vessel of the ancient beast, and confine me in a cave completely bereft of light. I think I've heard a similar story from Okuni, though yours probably comes first, since you're from an older time. I was about to say, it does remind me of, what's-her-face from one of the recent GudaGudas. Just goes to show yet again why monks suck so hard, though. Want to burn their temples down just to be safe. Well, after hearing that, I'm more confused about how you wound up Yamataikoku's second queen. I'm getting that. One day, after years of confinement, Himiko came along. I'm so sick of meat. I know there's nothing else to eat around here, but I wish I could at least have an acorn or something for variety. I also remember that rice stuff we got from Yamataikoku once. Oh, that was good. Wish I could have it again. Why was I even born? My parents both died because of me. Everyone else in my villages died of disease. So many people dead, all because of me. Why was I ever born? If I'd never been born, then my parents and everyone else would still be alive. Why was I even born? I guess I may as well eat this meat. It stinks. It's probably rotted. Kuchihiko, I know you're here. That's weird. I could have sworn I sensed him here. Who are you? Oh, it stinks like what dog in here. Pretty bad, huh? Say, you're not looking too good, are you? Come on, let's get you out of here. This place absolutely reeks of wet dog, and to be honest, so do you. But I'm the Ancestral Beast Shrine Maiden, I have to stay here to become its vessel. Nah, forget that. Come on, you'll feel way better once you get outside and get some sun on your face. I mean, not today, obviously, since it's raining and all, but just my luck getting rain on a day of my big final battle, huh? Pretty typical of me, though, I have to admit. Outside, but I can't. I'm doomed to spread curses to those around me wherever I go. Something bad will happen to you, too, if I go with you. Oh, don't worry, it's fine. I don't worry about that sort of thing at all. Besides, from what I can tell, your power seems pretty amazing. No, it definitely is amazing. I'm super impressed. Hey, J6, welcome to the stream. Happy things. There's some bans on Paradox Mons and Legendaries. Oh, do tell. Don't be silly. Good power, bad power, it's all in how you use it. Even my terrible good luck with rain is great when you need to use it to water crops. That's not what I... Wait, Rice, are you from the Yamataikoku? Yep, I'm actually its queen. Himiko! After Lady Himiko tried to destroy Kunakoku, she took me in as her apprentice, and I became the resident of Yamataikoku. So you kind of glossed over it, but Himiko destroyed all of Kunakoku? Damn, that's one crazy queen. So that's what happened. Thinking making a trip room super with team, but with rain meta, it is annoying. Why is it annoying with rain meta? Does Trick Room not work with Rain Dance? Lady Himiko and her brother knew I was originally from Kunakoku, but so I was able to become her apprentice and succeed as a queen. What about Kuko Chihiko? What happened to him after that? Once I was gone, he tried to summon the ancestral beast using himself as a vessel, but failed. That abomination you all saw in the last Yamataikoku was the result. Ursuluna Blood is your preferred Trick Room sweeper. Ah, okay, so it's weak to water. Gotcha. That makes sense. Are you able to breed Ursuluna Blood Moon? Or is that like essentially a legendary and you'd have to farm it for good IVs and stuff? Although I guess bottle caps are a thing, aren't they? After that, he kept on cursing Yamataikoku's name. After Lady Himiko went into hiding, I did my best to support Yamataikoku on my own, but in the end I couldn't stop it from falling to ruin. I see. So that's how we ended up fighting that freaky skeleton-looking Kuko Chihiko last time we were in Yamataikoku. That's right, back then I thought Lady Himiko had returned to Kuko Chihiko to the light, but I guess I was wrong. Maybe this beast god was somehow involved as well. Whatever the case, taking down Mitsunari should put an end to this. You want a 0 speed and attack IV? Is it a spec attacker? I agree, this is why I've been spying on them to this point. When the time is right, I'll make my move. You're going to wait to betray them. That seems kind of cowardly. That sort of thing was coming as hell in the Warring States days. Frankly, if you aren't accounting for betrayal or two in your schemes, that's on you, not the traitor. Blood Moon is a spec attack. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I still need to breed... I still need to get my team ready for the second DLC of Scarlet and Violet that I've been putting off for a very, very, very long time. But Elden Ring! And Frostpunks 2 is coming out in like a couple weeks as well. I'm just like so busy with so many games. And this week's just especially bad because I've got a wedding I need to do a rehearsal dinner for on Friday, so... And I've got stuff for school tomorrow. And I can't stream for too long tonight because I've got to bake a cake for my brother's birthday. We need to fight, don't we bring out the cat monkey? I know we still need to fight, I know. But, I mean, you kind of came at a bad time because I'm pretty sure this arrow of section 5 or 6 is almost done, and then I'm pretty much calling it. Because, like I said, I do need to get baking a cake before it gets too much later. Well, you've been betrayed more than any other daimyo, so I guess that makes you the expert. Also, what do you mean by the cat and the monkey? Out of curiosity? It's true, I'm not proud of it, but I've been stabbed in the back more times than I can count. There was Matsunaga, Araki, hell. Matsunaga actually blew himself up along with his prize Hiragumo tea kettle. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, definitely not a thing to be proud of. The Ishida faction is planning to deploy their Beastman army in the area up ahead, and they're trusting me to command the right flank. They'll pretend to be hopelessly surrounded, then go on the offensive when I make my move. There's a lot of fog to cover here, so the Ishida forces shouldn't have a clear view of what's going on across the whole battlefield. Yeah, that should work. Especially since our forces mainly just consist of servants and Rikyu's T-Nobus. Understood. Alright, I'd better get going. I should hurry back before anyone gets suspicious. I'm sorry again to make you go through all this trouble. Please don't be. Compared to what Serizawa and I did in the last Yamataikoku, this is nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me... Excuse me. Take care. Oh, by the way, Okita, how come you're not wearing your Haori this time? Haori, I'm sorry. Today's not the best time for it. But what about you, Yamanami? Why are you not wearing yours either? Well, because this is a better outfit when I need to be subtle. Okay, everyone. I better get going. Remember the plan. I mean, I guess the output is subtle in dark enough conditions, but if you're walking around in broad daylight, you are going to stick out like a sore thumb if you are dressed all edgy. Yamanami, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. You really think he'll be okay? He seemed weirdly restless. He'll be fine, especially since it looks like he's over what happened last time. Now come on, Master, let's get ready for the upcoming battle. Now that diplomacy has failed, I don't want the Chaldeans sniffing around any longer. We'll finish them off here. Understood. I thought you might have something like that in mind, so I already have soldiers awaiting orders. Where's Yamanami? I have been commanding the right flank, just like you instructed. I'll command the left and you'll command the center. That's what you wanted, right? You beasts have probably never heard of this, since you were hunting all you know. This is called the Crane Wings Formation. Foggy, did I say something else? I apologize if I did. The goal is to surround an enemy force between two flanks and obliterate them. See, so this is how you humans fought in later times, but why go to all that trouble? We already vastly outnumber them. Why not just send our entire army in and be done with it? I wouldn't be at all concerned about the Master in Chaldea, except for the fact that he has Oda Nobunaga on his side. You already know that she can produce an army's worth of firepower on her own. You mean guns. True, those things are troublesome. Believe me, the art of war has advanced radically from its incarnation in your own time. Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine. You sound confident. Oh, it's you. I trust there will be no issue commanding the right flank? There won't. Everything is going smoothly. Ah, gotcha, Vastia. Gotcha. Fair point. Fair point. But outside of being sad about the new regulations banning all Paradox Mons and Legends, how have things been for you, J6? If you have time to answer before I'm done with this section. Then all that remains is to settle our score with the Chaldeans. On a different note, this terrain certainly takes me back. I never would have thought I'd be fighting on ground like this again after I died. You said that was your final battle, right? Indeed, it was the last and greatest battle of my life. Which Paradox Mon in particular? The Battle of Sekigahara. Oh, it looks like I won't find out which Paradox Mon exact. Fluttermane, well, I guess I found it out. Just before I'm about to call this stream of FGO here. So, we do not have the next one. We have the next T unlocked, and we cannot do any more of the main story. We have 2 free quests that I will be doing in my free time, but for now, I have a birthday cake to make. So, I've been SoulRackDragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in any way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same games. There's plenty of content for all to enjoy. And I'm finally starting to get the Trom 5.5, 6.5, whatever 0.5 Lost Belt up and running. Once again, thank you all so much for coming out. Hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.